first down. It's McCoy. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Recon, 132 fighter.
From just shy of midfield, McCown. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check 3, check 3, check
61, Matchbox Lights.
On third and long, it's McCown. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
They do go for it. It's McCown. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. They'll run it with McCoy. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. On second and 11 now. McCown. And he will find T.O. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's make these big
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun here for McCown. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 8 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
The Packers take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, these turnovers are a big problem, and a huge part of why they're behind on the scoreboard, too. That's now fumble and interception on back-to-back drives. And you just can't expect to do that and be successful in the NFL or any league for that matter.
Pilot, 64, win, get it.
On first down, McCoy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Looking to throw on second down. McCown. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go. 50, plant.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And the throw on second down by McCown falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's McCown. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And they'll run it with McCoy. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. McCown to throw for it on 4th. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. First throw now for the backup Rodgers. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Set ready, 30 base. Recon, 132 fighter. Switch. On your team. Let's go.
So after the INT, it's McCown now. Eluding the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to the Dolphins was confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On second and 11 now. McHale. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And the kick by Rosas is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
Five. Go.
Throwing his McCown on third down. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to wind up and air it out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Now the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On the ball. Fight.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a third down. 10th carry now for McCoy. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. To throw is McCall. And this is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought at worst, quarterback sneak, try and pick up the 1st down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Ron, and maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll run on 1st down. It's McCoy. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now McCoy. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now McCown.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 30, past the 20, touchdown, Packers. A big play there, an 80-yard touchdown, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Another carry tonight for McCoy. He's been the workhorse. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On 1st down, it's McCoy, and he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 35 on 2nd down, McCown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Willis. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Hey, 626. Recon, 152 fighter.
To throw is Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They run on first down with Jackson. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or two short.
61, match box, right.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 13 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. This will be fielded at the 8. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.